Hey everybody, and welcome to the Deep Dive. We're diving deep today into something I know a lot of you struggle with, and that's how to stay motivated as a data analyst.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that
Yeah.
feeling you get like when those spreadsheets are just swimming before your eyes,
Mhm.
and those insights feel so far away.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there.
But the good news is there are proven ways to keep that data fire burning bright.
That's true.
Yeah.
Data analysis is such a fascinating field, but, it can be a roller coaster.
Yeah.
A real roller coaster ride. It can be so exciting, when you uncover a game-changing insight,
Oh, yeah.
but then you can also be met with so many challenges.
Right, and that's exactly why we're going deep today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to uncover some super practical strategies to help you stay motivated no matter where you are in your data journey.
Yeah.
And to really bring this all to life, we're going to be drawing inspiration from the story of Sarah,
Okay.
a brilliant data scientist
Mm-hmm.
who went through a real motivation slump, but she emerged stronger than ever. Her journey is really a testament to the power of these strategies. And I think her experiences will be really relatable for a lot of you.
Oh, absolutely. And this deep dive is brought to you by Afterwork,
Yes.
the app that helps you connect with other professionals and discover exciting new opportunities.
Great.
So while we're unpacking these strategies, grab your favorite drink, settle in.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Okay. So before we dive into each strategy in detail, I think it'd be helpful to kind of map out the terrain we'll be covering.
Okay, sounds good.
So we'll be exploring the power of setting SMART goals,
Okay.
why continuous learning is non-negotiable in our world,
Mm.
how seeking feedback can be a total game changer,
Yes.
and why celebrating wins,
Mhm.
even the small ones,
Yeah,
is so important.
very important.
We'll also delve into how finding purpose in your work,
Okay.
prioritizing self-care,
Mm-hmm.
and embracing challenges can truly transform your experience as a data analyst.
It's like having a toolkit,
Yeah.
full of different solutions,
Yeah.
ready to tackle any motivational dip you might encounter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's kick things off with a foundational element of staying motivated,
Okay.
setting SMART goals.
SMART goals.
Yes.
This is where the magic begins.
Okay.
It's about transforming that big, overwhelming picture into smaller, manageable steps.
Okay.
So think of it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying, I want to be a better analyst, you break it down.
Okay.
By the end of the quarter, I will have mastered 3 new data visualization techniques, and I'll showcase my skills by presenting a project to the team.
Wow.
You see how that shifts things?
Yeah, it's like creating a roadmap for success,
Exactly.
right? You're not just wandering aimlessly.
Yeah.
You have clear milestones and a sense of direction.
Precisely. And that sense of progress,
Yeah.
that is the fuel for your motivation.
Right.
Now remember, Sarah,
Yes.
she was feeling stuck in a rut doing the same tasks day in and day out.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Her manager, recognizing her potential, helped her set some SMART goals. That really tapped into her strengths.
Okay.
It wasn't about adding more work to her, you
Right.
know?
Right.
It was about creating a path for her to grow and shine.
Yeah. So Sarah was really passionate about using data to tell stories.
Uh-huh.
So her manager challenged her to find a data set that was outside of her usual scope and create a compelling data narrative around it.
Okay.
And that really sparks a renewed sense of excitement and purpose in her work.
That's great. That's the beauty of SMART goals. They're tailored to you. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. You
Right.
identify what you want to achieve, make it specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Mm-hmm.
It's a recipe for success. It can really light that fire under you.
Okay, so we've got SMART goals as our foundation.
Okay.
Now let's talk about something that's absolutely vital in our ever-evolving field, continuous learning.
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting. Data analysis is like a fast-flowing river,
Oh, wow.
constantly changing. New tools, techniques, algorithms popping up all the time.
All the time, yeah.
If you're not actively learning and adapting, you'll quickly find yourself left behind.
Yeah, it's like the Wild West out there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also what makes it so exciting,
Mhm.
right? There's always something new to discover, a
Always.
new challenge to tackle.
Absolutely. Remember the days when Excel was the go-to tool for everything?
Oh, yeah.
Now we've got Python, R, machine learning, AI.
Wow.
It's mind-blowing.
It is.
And, it's not just about keeping up with the Joneses. Continuous learning keeps your skills sharp.
Yeah.
It opens up new possibilities.
Hmm?
And it injects fresh energy into your work.
It's like adding fuel to that fire we're talking about.
Yeah.
And remember Sarah,
Yes.
she was hitting a wall with a particularly tricky modeling problem.
Hmm.
But instead of getting discouraged, She sought out a mentor.
Ah, the power of mentorship.
Yes.
Having someone to guide you, share their wisdom,
Yes.
help you navigate those challenges, invaluable.
It's true.
Yeah.
And for Sarah, that mentorship experience was a turning point.
Mm.
She not only learned the specific skills she needed to overcome that hurdle,
Yeah.
but also gained a broader perspective on her work and her potential.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Learning isn't just about acquiring technical skills. It's about expanding your horizons, connecting with others, and feeding that intellectual curiosity that drew you to data analysis in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about setting SMART goals and continuous learning.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to something that can be a bit daunting, but is incredibly rewarding.
Okay.
Seeking feedback.
Ah, feedback.
Yes.
It's like that secret ingredient, that elevates your work to a whole new level.
Oh.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
You're working away on a project. You think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
You get a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Okay.
Boom. They spot areas for improvement that you never would have noticed on your own.
It's like having a personal data coach,
Yeah.
helping you refine your skills and push your boundaries. But I know it can be tough to open ourselves up to criticism,
Yeah.
especially when we pour so much heart and soul into our work.
I agree. It's natural to feel a bit vulnerable.
Yeah.
But trust me, when you approach feedback with an open mind, it becomes a superpower.
Wow.
It helps you identify your blind spots, sharpen your insights, and ultimately it makes your work stronger and more impactful.
And think about Sarah.
Yeah.
She was initially hesitant to share her work in progress with her team,
Yeah.
fearing judgment. But then her manager encouraged her to present her findings at a team meeting, specifically asking for constructive feedback.
That was a brilliant move by her manager.
It was.
Creating a safe and supportive environment for feedback is key.
Yeah.
It's not about tearing someone down, it's about collaborative growth.
Exactly. And Sarah was amazed by the insights that her colleagues shared. They helped her identify areas where her analysis could be more robust,
Okay.
pointed out ways to improve her visualizations, and even sparked new ideas that she hadn't considered before.
You see, feedback is a gift.
Yeah.
And when you embrace it, it can be a catalyst for some serious growth.
Wow.
It's like having a whole team of cheerleaders
Yeah.
supporting you and helping you reach your full potential.
Okay. Now on to something a little more fun. Celebrating those wins.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get caught up in the daily grind and lose sight of our achievements.
Absolutely.
But taking the time to acknowledge those wins, both big and small,
Yeah.
is essential for staying motivated.
We're data people.
Yeah.
We love measuring things right.
We do.
So why not measure our own success and give ourselves a pat on the back every now and then?
Yeah.
It's about acknowledging our hard work, appreciating our progress, and fueling that inner fire to keep going.
Imagine hitting a major project milestone.
Yeah.
You nailed that complex analysis.
Uh-huh.
The insights are spot on, and the stakeholders are thrilled. That calls for a celebration.
Yes, it does.
But it doesn't have to be a grand party every time.
Yeah.
Even acknowledging a small win can make a big difference.
Exactly. Remember when Sarah finally cracked that code?
Oh.
That had been giving her a headache for days. She literally did a little dance in her chair.
Yeah.
It was a small moment, but it gave her a surge of energy
Okay.
and reminded her that, she can overcome any challenge that comes her way.
Those little bursts of joy can go a long way
Yes, they can.
in keeping us going.
They're like little energy boosts.
Yeah.
And, celebrating wins doesn't have to be a solo activity either.
Right.
Sharing your successes with your team, acknowledging each other's contributions.
Yeah.
It creates a positive and supportive work environment. It's like a collective high five.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now let's shift gears a bit
Okay.
and talk about something that's essential for long-term motivation. Finding purpose in your work.
Okay.
It's easy to feel like we're just crunching numbers all day.
Yes.
But there's so much more to data analysis than that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Data has the power to tell stories, to uncover hidden truths, to drive meaningful change.
Yeah.
When we connect our work to a bigger purpose, it becomes more than just a job.
Yeah.
It becomes a mission.
It's like we're data detectives solving mysteries and using our skills to make a real impact on the world. Think about the potential. You could be helping a company understand its customers better, optimizing processes to improve efficiency, or even contributing to research that could improve people's lives.
Absolutely.
And remember Sarah, she was feeling a bit disconnected from the impact of her work. She was analyzing data, generating reports, but it felt a bit like going through the motions.
Yeah, I remember.
So what did she do? Did she try to find a new job?
Not at all. She decided to take matters into her own hands.
Okay.
She started asking questions. She wanted to understand how her analysis were being used, how they were impacting decision-making, and ultimately how they were contributing to the company's goals.
That's a great reminder that we have the power to shape our own experiences.
Yes, we do.
We don't have to passively accept tasks.
Right.
We can actively seek out ways to connect our work to something meaningful.
Precisely. And you know what? It worked for Sarah.
Right.
Once she started seeing the bigger picture, her motivation soared.
Okay.
She felt a renewed sense of pride in her work, knowing that she was playing a vital role in the company's success.
Okay. So we've covered setting smart goals, continuous learning, seeking feedback, celebrating wins,
Yes.
and finding purpose. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked, but absolutely essential for maintaining that motivation in the long run.
Okay.
Balancing work with self-care.
Self-care. It's not just bubble baths and face masks,
Right.
It's about prioritizing your well-being.
Yes.
Both physically and mentally, so you can show up as your best self, both at work and in life.
It's like filling up your own cup so you can pour from it freely without burning out.
Yeah.
We all know data analysis can be demanding.
Yeah.
We're constantly solving problems, meeting deadlines, and navigating the complexities of data.
It's a mental marathon.
It is.
And just like a marathon runner needs to fuel their body, rest their muscles, data analysts need to prioritize self-care to prevent burnout and stay energized.
It's about recognizing that taking breaks, disconnecting from work, pursuing activities that bring you joy, are not luxuries.
Right.
They're necessities.
They are.
Remember Sarah?
Yeah.
She was pushing herself to the limit, working late nights, skipping meals, neglecting her hobbies.
Yeah.
She was on the fast track to burnout.
Burning the candle at both ends.
She was. But thankfully, she had a supportive manager who recognized the signs and encouraged her to take some time for herself.
Yeah.
I'm glad she had that support.
Yeah.
So what did she do to recharge?
She started small.
Okay.
She made a conscious effort to get enough sleep, eat nutritious meals, and schedule short breaks throughout the day to step away from her computer and move her body.
Those are great starting points.
Yeah.
Small changes can make a big difference.
Absolutely. And as she started feeling more energized, she gradually reintroduced activities that brought her joy, like hiking, spending time with friends, even taking pottery classes.
Wow, okay.
She realized that nurturing her well-being wasn't selfish. It was essential for her to be able to do her best work.
And, it's not just about preventing burnout. Taking breaks and engaging in activities you enjoy can actually boost your creativity.
Yeah.
Problem-solving skills.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the reset button on your brain.
Yes.
And coming back to your work with a fresh perspective.
Exactly. When you give yourself the space to recharge and pursue your passions, you return to work with renewed energy, focus, and a greater capacity to tackle those data challenges.
Now, for our final strategy, let's talk about something that might seem counterintuitive, but can be incredibly motivating. Seeking out challenges and stepping outside your comfort zone.
Ah, yes. Embracing the discomfort.
Yes.
There's that saying, growth happens outside of your comfort zone.
I've heard that one.
When we challenge ourselves to learn new things, tackle difficult projects, push our boundaries, we unlock hidden potential and discover new levels of motivation.
It's like leveling up in a video game.
Yeah.
Each challenge we overcome earns us experience points.
Exactly.
And makes us stronger, more resilient, and ready to face the next obstacle.
Think about it.
Okay.
When was the last time you felt truly proud of yourself? Chances are it was after overcoming a significant challenge. Yeah. It's those moments of pushing through discomfort and achieving something we thought was beyond our reach that gives us the greatest sense of accomplishment and fuels our motivation to keep striving for more.
So how can we actively seek out challenges in our data work? Should we just volunteer for every difficult project that comes our way?
Not necessarily every project.
Okay.
It's about being strategic,
Mm-hmm.
choosing challenges that align with your interests and goals.
Right. It's not about overwhelming ourselves with work.
Mm.
It's about finding those opportunities that will stretch our skills and help us grow.
Exactly. Maybe it's volunteering for a project that involves a new technology you've been wanting to learn,
Okay.
taking on a leadership role in a data-driven initiative,
Mm-hmm.
or even participating in a hackathon,
Yeah.
to test your skills against other talented data professionals.
I remember Sarah,
Yes.
she was feeling a bit stagnant in her role. She was good at her job,
Yeah.
but she wasn't feeling challenged.
Yeah.
So she took the initiative
Okay.
and approached her manager with an idea for a new project
Mm-hmm.
that involved analyzing a massive, complex data set that no one else had tackled before.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Taking ownership and being proactive is key
Yes.
to finding those growth opportunities.
And you know what?
What?
Her manager loved the idea.
Great.
Sarah was given the green light to lead the projects,
Mm-hmm.
and she dove in head first.
Okay.
It was a challenging journey filled with obstacles and setbacks,
Yeah.
but she persevered.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, she not only delivered valuable insights,
Mm-hmm.
but also gained a ton of new skills
Okay.
and a renewed sense of confidence.
That's a perfect example of how seeking out challenges can reignite that passion for data.
Yes.
It's about pushing our limits, embracing the unknown,
Yeah.
and ultimately discovering what we're truly capable of.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From setting smart goals to seeking out challenges.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible how these strategies can transform our experience as data analysts,
Yeah.
helping us stay motivated, engaged, and passionate about our work.
It's like we've created a roadmap for thriving in the exciting world of data.
Yeah.
And the best part is,
What?
these strategies aren't just for data analysts.
That's right.
They're applicable to anyone looking to boost their motivation and achieve their goals.
Absolutely. So before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap
Okay.
and come up with a strategy to help you remember all these amazing tips for staying motivated.
I love a good recap.
Yeah.
It's like tying a neat little bow on all the valuable insights we've unpacked today.
Right.
And a strategy to remember it all.
Yeah.
How about we create a mnemonic device?
Ooh, I love mnemonic devices.
Yeah.
They're like little mental shortcuts that help us remember important information.
Exactly.
So what can we come up with that captures the essence of these strategies?
Let's see. We've got SMART goals,
Okay.
continuous learning, feedback, celebrations,
Yeah.
purpose, balance, and challenges.
Okay.
How about we take the first letter of each strategy
Okay.
and create a memorable phrase?
Okay. SCFC-PBC.
SCFC-PBC. It's a bit of a mouthful,
Yeah.
but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's got a nice ring to it. So SCFC-PBC is
Very-
SMART goals,
Yeah.
continuous learning, feedback,
Uh-huh.
celebrations,
Yes. Yeah.
purpose, balance, and challenges. These are our 7 pillars of motivation
Yes.
for data analysts.
Excellent. Now let's connect these pillars.
Okay.
Back to Sarah's story one last time.
Yeah.
Remember, she was feeling stuck, unmotivated, and unsure of her path.
Yes, she was.
But by embracing these strategies, she didn't just survive, she thrived.
Yeah.
She tackled her challenges with renewed energy, found creative solutions.
And ultimately rediscovered her passion for data analysis.
Her journey is a testament to the power of taking ownership of our motivation
Yes, it is.
and seeking out the resources and support we need to succeed. It's inspiring to see how she turned a potentially negative experience
Yeah,
into a catalyst for growth.
absolutely.
And you know what? We can all do the same.
We
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Motivation is not a fixed state.
Mm.
It's something we can actively cultivate
Yeah.
and nurture.
And by implementing these strategies and finding what works best for us,
Yeah,
we can maintain that passion
Mhm.
and achieve incredible things in the world of data analysis.
absolutely.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into staying motivated as data analysts,
Okay.
I want to leave you with this.
Hmm?
What's one small step you can take this week, inspired by Sarah's journey and the strategies we've discussed to reignite that spark in your own data work?
That's a good question.
Maybe it's setting a SMART goal for a project that's been lingering on your to-do list, reaching out to a colleague for feedback on something you've been working on,
Yeah.
or simply taking a break to do something that you love that recharges you.
Yeah. Remember, motivation is a journey, not a destination. It's about finding what works for you, experimenting, and constantly adjusting your approach.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it's about remembering why you fell in love with data in the first place.
Hmm.
That passion, that curiosity, that drive to uncover insights and make a difference.
Yeah.
That's what will keep you going, even when the going gets tough.
And speaking of support, don't forget to check out Afterwork,
Yeah.
the app that helps you connect with fellow professionals, find mentors, and discover exciting new opportunities. It's a fantastic resource for staying motivated and building a thriving career in data.
It
You
is.
can find a link to Afterwork in the show notes.
And of course, be sure to subscribe to the Deep Dive for more insightful episodes
Yes.
on all things data.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Until next time.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep that data fire burning bright.
Bye.